here the key term is we are understanding primates but with respect to evolutionary trend and then Hello, my name's Dr. Huma Hassan, and after I have received lot many mails and requests over YouTube comments that you people are facing a lot of difficulties with respect to primatology and 1.6 phylogenetic status fossil evidences topic, and also same topic in your paper too. So I have decided that I'm going to start series of lectures on this topic, and I will show you that how with little bit of strategies and hard work, also smart work, you can get lot of convenient approach with dealing this specific topic. Okay, so students coming from engineering background, students from humanities background, in fact from zoology background as well. So they all have told me कि मैम ये जो topic है इसमें बहुत सारे difficult names involved हैं, primates को किस तरीके से understand करें, और अब तो UPSC ने स्टार्ट कर दिया है आई थिंक पहले 1.5 और प्राइमेट्स और फाइलोजेनेटिक स्टेटस पे इतनी मार्किंग के क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते थे. However, for last many years, if we'll have a proper analysis of UPSC paper, we can see that primatology and question from archaeological topic, from this topic बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन increase हो चुके हैं. So it makes sense that we should prepare ourselves thoroughly for these topics, and today I'm going to show you how you people can make this topic easier. Okay, so let's begin. So this is our topic, primates and primate behavior. Do remember this point, whatsoever it is, जो भी हो, whatsoever topic it is, you need to have smaller sections of it. Okay, so first of all, we must have conceptual clarity on primates, what are primate behavior. If we are trying to understand comparative anatomy of men with ape, how do we have to differentiate it? So for that, we do have to have proper clarity on its syllabus and on concept. Now, generally what happened here is that it is again a myth. Okay, it's a powerful myth among UPSC aspirants that we just take notes from here and there and we'll have a compilation, or we'll see the toppers' notes and we'll also get prepared for these topics. However, reality is that for your mains, you need to study some original content. You need to have multiple sources to cover your syllabus. While you are reading some standard books, that may help you for your GS. आपको GS में GS के भी prelims में आपको help हो जाएगा. Okay, but आपके optionals के लिए आपको अच्छा content समझना पड़ता है. Okay, for example, primates को जब हम study कर रहे हैं, so if we are studying primates, then we need to know what David Singler have said. Okay, what kind of work or articles had been written by Louis Leakey and his wife Mary Leakey. Okay, so there are a lot of good work and research content available on net which we can refer. Okay, Jane Goodall, she is a renowned primatologist, and UPSC did ask question on her as well, and in my previous lectures I have elaborately explained what and how she had perceived primatology. So अब जल्दी से मैं आपको ये अंडरस्टैंड कराती हूँ कि किस तरीके से आपको सिलेबस समझना होता है. सो क्योंकि ये एक सीरीज ऑफ लेक्चर्स है, सो टेक दिस लेक्चर एज इंट्रोडक्शन टू दीज टॉपिक्स. ओके, सो दिस इज योर सिलेबस, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ प्राइमेट्स, एवोल्यूशनरी ट्रेंड, primate taxonomy and primate adaptations. I'll discuss rest of the subtopics later on. Okay, so now you can see here the key term is we are understanding primates but with respect to evolutionary trend, and then you have a primate taxonomy, and then we do have primate adaptations. Okay, so for this particular point, you need to see that we are discussing about primates. We are learning about primates with respect to its evolutionary trend. That means that we are not studying primates as primatologists are studying. We are anthropologists. Okay, so we are studying about primates for understanding humans' journey to become Homo sapiens sapiens. So for that we are understanding primates. Okay, let's see who are primates. Now, I have explained this with respect to categories. So, primates belong to mammals category. Okay, why am I doing this? I am doing this so that you people can have holistic and comprehensive understanding of primates with respect to your anthropology UPSC syllabus. We do not have to study primates so deeper that we end up just revising lot many facts. We need to be smart enough to understand why are we reading primates. We are reading primates because in having comparison with humans. So we humans belongs to mammals category. And primates are those species that also belongs to mammals category. So, what is this categorization of species? So, in order to have connected understanding, okay, so that you can have coherence in your mind with respect to your primatology or your topics to begin with primates and then 1.6 phylogenetic status of fossil evidences. So, whatsoever we study in story manner, in easy language and with complete conceptual clarity, then that helps us to have retention. So, majority of aspirants, why they are finding this topic difficult? It's only because they are not able to retain it. Learning is a challenge. Why learning is a challenge? Because we are not dealing it in a easier manner. तो हमको इसको easier manner में पढ़ना है. इसीलिए पहले ही मैंने शुरू किया that primates belongs to mammals category and it is very important to know about mammals first of all. Okay, now we should be knowing when they have appeared on earth. And for that we should know about geological time scale and its relevance to anthropology. Okay, so we need to know what is geological time scale. For your information, let me tell you that I am not teaching anything which is off your slave, which is not part of your syllabus. UPSC did ask question on geological time scale as well, right? So in our lecture, we are going to talk about geological time scale briefly in coming lecture. In today's lecture, I am just going to reflect on geological time scale. So, geological time scale is a system of organizing the earth history into natural eras, periods and epochs, okay, and it is highly relevant to anthropology. Okay, so it is highly relevant to anthropology. Why? Because it helps us in understanding of the evolution of man and change and the development of his culture. Okay, so we have to know what is geological time scale in detail. Geological time scale is that system of organization or living organisms. Okay, so Carl Linnaeus has put humans into animal category, and then we do have a living organisms and all this point. So later on also we'll discuss to that, but we should know about the history of earth, how we have got first living organism, when did this cell or simple cell evolve, how does that evolve. All this is very important in order to understand primates. Okay, so not today, but in my next lecture, I am going to explain about geological time scale. I hope you will be there with me in this series of lectures where I am going to clear all your doubts with respect to primates and fossil evidences and the same topic which is there in your paper 2. Thank you so very much.